What is going on, everybody, man? Woo! I honestly didn't believe that I would be able to get this out today, man. But we're here, and we thank God that we're here, ladies and gentlemen, to read the awesome sauce, man. And before we get into the chapter, I just want to say that I apologize for not doing the live recons piece as of late, and it's honestly due to selfish reasons, guys. It really is. 2 nights ago, I had the opportunity to do it, and I chose to watch the movie Your Name over it. A fantastic movie, by the way, but I decided to watch Your Name over it, and then the night before, I had time to do it as well, and I did like a 2 hour live reaction to The Promised Neverland. So I greatly do apologize. The live recons piece, I'm still planning on doing it. Whenever I do end up doing it, instead of it just being a top 10 chapter stream, or a top 10 favorite chapters 2017 stream, it could be a top 10 2017 chapters and then open discussion afterwards. And just like how the videos go, man. I say I'm doing one thing and I end up doing something else, man, because that's just the way life is. We go with the flow. But yeah, man, I greatly do apologize. Like I said, it's due to my own selfishness. It's due to my own selfishness that I truly do apologize, man. But expect a live recons piece sometime in the future. I'm not gonna say when. With the way things are going, I'm not even sure when I can record videos anymore. But I'm really thankful that I'm able to sit down at this very moment to read the awesome sauce, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea just how badly I've been wanting to say what I'm about to say, dude. Because when something is just stuck in there and you're like, man, I gotta get it out. Especially since I've been sick, right? And I know a couple of you out there have been sick as well, man, with these weather changes. Especially whenever you're in a climate that's used to very, very hot weather, and then it goes from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold, like myself. Oof, I can't handle it. Regardless, when you have to just get something out, man. That's been me. And you know what I've been wanting to say. I've been wanting to say, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time. It is time for the best-selling manga in history. Almost the second best-selling comic of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the one, the only One Piece. Man, I love this cover. You can't tell me this cover isn't sick. Look at this cover. Legendary cover, man. Legendary cover. But anyways, guys, I hope you are all feeling well. I hope that if you have been sick, like myself, my family members, my coworkers, it's been pretty rough down here. But wherever you are, I hope all is well. I hope your family is well. I hope you've been having a good New Year's thus far, and I hope everything's been going good. It's been pretty crazy, man, from a health standpoint. But here we are, man. We're alive. We're kicking and ready to read the awesome sauce of the best-selling manga in history. Before I just remembered one more thing, man. On Sunday, the Reverie Part 3 is happening at 4 o'clock on my boy King of Lightning's channel. I'm hoping to be there in terms of actually being able to join. I was gracefully invited, and I really appreciate it. When I saw the invite in the box, I was like, let's go. It's always a pleasure, to get in there with King and Zoro, Roger. That was my first time meeting freaking Joy Boy and Dritz and a couple of those guys that were in that stream. And then it's always good, to be in there with Brago and Dustin and Zoro and Jory. Well, actually, I think Jory Shea will be in this one, hopefully. I think Jory Shea will be in this one. I'm not entirely sure what the roster is for this one, but if it is like a sort of the similar squad that was in part 2, it should be a lot of fun. It's always nice to be in there with those guys, and some people that I'm gonna meet for a second time, because last stream was the first time I met some of those dudes. All really nice people, and it was a nice nice get together, nice gathering. So I was invited to part 3. I just hope that I'm able to actually attend. I really want to be there to discuss the awesome stuff, especially if this chapter is really good, to discuss this chapter and whatever we have for 2018. I'm not, like I said, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, but I know that my boy invited me, and I really want to join. I really want to join and see, what we got going on. What we got going on in the Reverie Part 3. But regardless, guys, let's get right into the chapter 891, Believing in Me. I've been rewatching, and this, I was saving this for the recon piece, but I'll stay here anyway. Now that I see Leo right here, I've been rewatching. Yes, I said rewatching. All right, because I'm looking at it now. Because excuse me, I'm taking an animation class this semester, and it really made me want to go back and rewatch the parts of the One Piece anime that I've always said I did not really enjoy. Right. So even though I did enjoy them, but I didn't enjoy them as much as like other parts. So I went back and I rewatched Punk Hazard, and I'm currently on a rewatch of Dressrosa. And I have to say, man, there's certain parts in both Punk Hazard and Dressrosa that are freaking amazing. I legit forgot how amazing they were in the anime. In the manga, of course, you know, reread a couple times. But from just a strictly anime standpoint, I haven't rewatched this stuff since it first came out back in 2012, 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. So I'm saying, man, like some of this stuff is really, really well done. From a storyboarding standpoint, from an animation standpoint, it looks great. But getting off that, let's get right into the chapter. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I have been rewatching the greatness, man. And I feel like it's something that I needed to do because it was something that was looming over me. Because I praised the Zou part of the anime, and I've been praising Living Flagner to the Whole Cake Island part of the anime, and I praised the performances of the voice actors in Dressrosa and in Punk Hazard, but I never really praised how the anime did those portions. But I can truly say that there's certain episodes that are really, really good in both Punk Hazard and Dressrosa. The entire thing, that's up to your perspective and how you enjoyed it, but there's certain episodes, man, that are really, really good, especially from the art standpoint. For me, I like collecting wallpapers, like taking screenshots and that kind of stuff, so those episodes with really nice art, like the latest Dragon Ball Super episode are certainly my favorites, because I could just, screenshot, so let's get right into the awesome sauce, guys. Chapter 891, Believing in Me. We say Leo on, alright, here, with a pirate hat, couple feathers right here. Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, Volume 23, Leo Arc. Boys, we're going to rebuild every last building in this town. Boys, we're going to rebuild every last building in this town. My man ordered the latest edition of Minecraft, updated it, got the Xbox One X graphics, and he's into like swimwear, baby. He's into like swimwear. He's ready to hop right in to flipping Minecraft, man. Wheat Island Soft Flower Town. Crash. Yeah! Wah! Yeah! That surprised me. What am I looking at here? All I see is a mirror breaking and my man is shook. That Straw Hat is really that strong? Of course. Are they questioning the king? Straw Hat is really that strong. Come on. I can't believe this fight with Lord Dogtooth. I'm sorry, I haven't read from the translation in a long time. Katakuri-sama! Of all people in the mirror world that's gone on for this long. Whole Cake Island, it's already 9:30 in this soir. Do you think that it's dragged on this long? The reports of mirrors breaking across the islands won't stop coming in. Whoa! No way! Wait just a minute! How long has it been? How long has it been since we've gotten a scoop? Since he brought up the notepad, started writing in there, this is big news! The bearer of big news has graced us with his presence one more. Is this a factual panel? Is my boy the bearer of big news once again in the manga? Oda starting off 2018 with the scoop? Where's his notepad, man? I'm ready to read it, baby. I'm ready to read it. It's right next to the quarter, the pleasure quarter. Queen of the pleasure quarter. Want to hear something interesting, friends? Oi, lay off it. Their chance of surviving this will take another hit. My boy said, hey man, take it easy. What is it, Lady Stussy? The tomate baco, you took it from the straw hats, right? That big explosion, the box was what caused. Whoa. She's actually laying down the information to them of what went down with the tomate baco box, because I guarantee you, at least I was waiting for some sort of revelation at the end of the arc. But no, Stussy's telling them straight up in the middle of it. Straight up right here in the middle of the climax. Yeah, that explosion that took off the cake, yeah, that was the tomate baco box. They're gonna be blowed now. Are they going to redirect their thing towards Fishman Island? Because now they're going to think that Fishman Island sent that to them. Oh, snap. Let's continue the chapter. That's definitely food for thought. Now, could they redirect their anger to Fishman Island? Well, I mean, they're Big Mom's in a rampage. It wouldn't even matter. Mirror World, today, too. Oh, we're already away from big news? We're away from the Morgans already, man? I was like, oh, that was a pretty big scoop. Can't lie, man. At least to me as a viewer. Especially being in the community for this long and remembering, the Fishman Island theories and how Fishman Island will get destroyed and whatnot. It's just very interesting. A lot of food for thought when it comes to that panel. Just makes you think about, what are the Big Mom Pirates going to do after this arc? And now that Tamago has this information, it's definitely information that he's going to take back to everyone else. But how much are they going to care after this arc? I mean, they're still going to care, of course, but I guess it all depends on the way this arc ends. Because if this arc ends in a way to where they're angry or they want to get at the straws, but then whatever. Well, let's continue the chapter. Mirror World, today too. You are as perfect and wonderful as always, Brother Katakuri. And what's taking so long, snipers? We've been shooting for a long while. Are they trying to aim at Luffy? Whoa! What? Yeah, that is Luffy. And how many have you hit? Pew, pew, pew! He's moving around so fast we can't. It's not that he's moving around that fast. It's just that his observation hockey's on that level. My boy's like, they're shooting at me? Now, honestly, he doesn't have to be on the level. Like they said, he's just that fast, man. He's spamming A transmission. Like he's playing Budokai Tenkaichi, bro. Then once in the middle of a combo, man. You remember the old combo, man. Back when Budokai 3 first came out, man. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Hitting that nasty combo, pressing A or X back then. But bah, you get that little extra thing, right in front of them, and they go through all the mountains, man. Those were sick combos, man. That was a great game. You powerless fools! I have 41 older brothers. Yo, they're the Ball family around here, man. Always depending on the older brothers, yo. And 40 of them have selected me as the winner of their Best Little Sister Award. I'm super popular. Listen to that. I have 41 older brothers. And 40 of them have selected me as the winner of their Best Little Sister Award. By the heavens, 40 of them? So that means one of them said nah. One of them said I'm giving it to somebody else. I'm super popular. But Brother Katakuri is the favorite of all of his 38 little sisters. And Katakuri's the favorite. They're like, yeah, Katakuri. Man, as a sibling, all right, I understand. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there also understand, what it is. We're always bickering and we're always, going at it with each other and whatnot. But you know that you always have one in your family that, and because you love them all equally, but there's one that you always either get onto or just, mesh with the most out of all of them. But in this case, it's 30, all of his little sisters look up to him. Like if he's just, one of those Asian, what are those things called again? The K-pop bands. Like he's just one of those dudes, man. They're just looking up to him, posters on the wall, like, yeah! Alright. Brother Katakuri is the favorite of all 38 of his little sisters. They love him. He's the champ, alright? He's the champ. And he's beloved by his little brothers as well. I've got a little rivals. Everyone wants to be Dogtooth's favorite. But I am the... Who is this? I am the most beloved little sister. I'm the girl that'll become the little sister king. the little sister king. So her main goal in life is to become the favorite and the most popular amongst her siblings. You know, you can't blame her for that, man. Charlotte family, 33rd daughter, 15 years old, Charlotte Flambe. Carter Curry fan club leader and special forces captain, Charlotte Flambe. She looks like a ladybug. I'm gonna help my brother here and score some brownie points. Yeah! That's what we gotta do today. We're gonna understand Lady Flambe. That's an awesome name to say, Flambe. We underlings want Lord Katakuri to love us too. No one gives a crap about you idiots. Let her know again. I'm the one that wants the votes. Like, I kind of like the... Well, I was about to spoil something for another series, but regardless, or we continue. Besides, for an enemy to give my brother this much trouble, no one should bear witness to this. He should always be perfect. I don't want anyone to lose their love for him. Wow, yo, she's really dedicated to this. Stressing that she's floating. Or no, I don't think she's floating. Is she floating? I can't really tell right here from this panel. It looks like she's floating. Like I just like her overall design, man. Ladybug right here. She has the hair coming back, has the flower as like placeholder for the ponytail. It's a pretty cool design. Let me see. Truth be told, though, he isn't exactly having trouble. It's just that his opponent is persistent. He's taken wounds that should have been fatal many times now. The king... What is gonna take out the king? All right, you're gonna have to legit go in like swimwear to make the king go down, man. That's the king, man. That's the king. We ain't talking about LeBron James. I love LeBron, baby. We're talking about the real king. We're talking about the pirate king, the Kaiser Kalani. And he's been bleeding like a stuck pig. And yet, wait, did I say that right? Kaizokuo. That's what it is. Kaizokuo, right? That's Pirate King, right? Kaizokuo. I just said I was gonna say Kaizokuo ni Orewanaru. But Kaizokuo, I think that's Pirate King. Kaizokuo. I want to say so. And yet he gets up every time. It's hilarious. It's pathetic. Just you see, you blood-soaked, filthy monkey. Oh, she's out here talking like Frieza. Look at she's out here talking like Lord Freezer. And he's been bleeding like a stuck pig. And he gets up every time. You can't tell me you can't hear the Chris Ayers voice. It's hilarious. It's pathetic. Just you see, you blood-soaked, filthy monkey. That's also Frieza stuff, man. Here we go. Are we actually gonna see it from their perspective now? Oh man, bro, Luffy's been taking damage. Look at this. Katakuri pounces right on top. Luffy just flips out of the way. Grabs one hand, flips backwards. Really nice fight choreography. Pulls out his foot. Bah! Forward. Katakuri says, get that junk out of here. We see a panel from, oh, this is a beautiful panel right here, man. I'm loving the way that Oda is just going from thing to dot to dot to dot. Right here, we see the him going just like this, right before he's about to get nailed. It looks like Katakuri misses. We see something go right above his head right here. And he just nails him. Straight up, Katakuri just like he's Kenshiro out here, man. Straight up, Luffy, man. The king. Did he just try to dodge that? Yo, he's still in practice mode. Remember what he said? Remember what he said the last time that we saw Luffy? I think it was the last time we saw Luffy. He said that he was going to come in here and try something. Or at least Katakuri implied that he was trying something weird. That he was attempting something. You know, brand new. Which we all knew was happening because of what Luffy was talking about whenever he was with Brûlé. So Luffy is trying out this brand new, upgrade, I guess you can say, to his Observation Haki. Did he just try to dodge that? And you just see, yo, he takes all the hits, man. Like he's freaking Yabuki Joe in the corner, just, yeah, you can hit me, wait, but can you take me out? Why won't they die? You're blasted. And then he goes in right with his foot, and he just goes in. Does he land? Does he land? Don't leave me in suspense, man. Did he get him? Eyes. And all we see is just this mochi thing right up against the wall. Good God. The damage done by that one thing. Was it a bomb? Go to the next page. Man, Luffy took Luffy took it all. Luffy took it all. I don't think you get it. That just falling down is in itself shameful. Yo, I don't think you get it. That just falling down is in itself shameful. It's coming from the man that apparently has never, except for whenever he's eating, has never hit the floor. That's insane. And he just tells them, I don't think you get it, bro. I don't think you get it. That's a beast line. I don't think you get it. That just falling down in itself is shameful. And he goes right back. Luffy lifts his head and he just immediately just pops right back down. It's like Katakuri knows everything he's about to do, man. Well, of course he does. Because of his Observation Haki, but still, he's just wailing at him. Luffy's durability is really showing here. I mean, and then Luffy lets out a yell. Rah! Let's go. What does my boy have in plan, man? And oh snap! He goes back with an elephant. I was looking what his big fist was. Yeah, he goes right back with an elephant gun. Katakuri comes back with one of his own. Frustrating, isn't it? Wait, no, hold on. Let me look at this panel right here. Am I looking at this wrong? Whatever, that was the first thing that caught my eye. Let me look over here. Frustrating, isn't it? You tried to stand, so I prevented you from standing. You tried to throw a punch with your left hand, so I hit your left shoulder. You tried to throw a punch with your right hand, so I hit your right shoulder. My boy is revealing his tricks. My boy is like, yeah, that's how you know you're confident, when you're revealing your tricks to the enemy and saying, yeah, this is what I'm doing, but can you stop it? This is what I'm doing. It's kind of like what MJ used to do back in the day, man. Or what Larry, whenever you watch like the ESPN documentaries, man, like they would talk about how Larry would go talking so much trash. Larry Bird goes talking so much trash, man. Be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go in that corner, I'm gonna step up in your face, and I'm gonna go in, and there's nothing you'll be able to do about it. And he used to do it. That's what Katakuri's doing right here. He's that confident in his ability to go in, that he's telling him exactly how he's doing it. So in his mind, even if Luffy attempts to do anything about it, he's not gonna be able to do anything about it. In his mind, he already won, which is why he's telling him all this. That just shows how many victories this man has taken in his life. It's how confident he is, man. And as a result, you've been reduced to an idiot that can only grow frustrated. This is what it means to be read like a book. Attacks have willpower behind them, an aura to them. Yo, you seeing that? Don't just feel about wildly, Luffy. Is that Rayleigh? Is that Rayleigh in those bubbles? Attacks will have willpower behind them, an aura to them. Don't just feel about wildly, Luffy. That has to be Rayleigh. That's gotta be Rayleigh. And he goes, okay, and then that transitions over here into this panel. With the elephant gun, they clash. Katakuri looks above. And then Katakuri kicks him, hits him with sweet chin music. I was right. Well, infrequently, he's managing to see the future just like me. He states, while infrequently, which means it's happening, just not as frequent, of course, because, he's not used to doing it. But he's definitely trying it. This is his trying. This is his training. This is his version of training. And he's going, it's like, can you imagine when Luffy goes Ultra Instinct, man? It's like, one of my favorite moments in One Piece is whenever he, especially in the way Toei did it was phenomenal, but in volume 61, when the pacifista PX5 goes in right after the time skip, and you just my boy Luffy says too slow, like that to me, stuff like that to me is so beast. And the fact that he's about to be able to do that at will against a man of this power, I mean, that's just what I'm predicting. I'm predicting. It's a thing that has to happen in order for him to beat Katakuri. But yeah, I love that type of stuff, man. So hopefully, man, we'll start getting some of that soon. But yeah, he states, I was right. Well, while infrequently, he's managing to see the future just like me. Don't get up anymore. Your big plan is no secret to us. Cacao Island at 1 a.m. Of course, your friends will be crushed before they make it to Cacao Island. Waiting for them are my little brothers in their battleships, and they await you too should you manage to make it out of here. But I will make it out of here. The king! Look, dude, I love panels when it doesn't show Luffy's eyes, man. Those to me are the most beast panels. Like, you can hear the music, as my boy Uzumaki Khan would say, the music! You can hear the music playing in the scene, bro. I will make it out of these mirrors. I promise. Din, din, din. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 Yeah, you can hear Overtaken, bro. What, have you even been listening? Oh, and we switch over. Well, at least it's my boy Sanji. At least it's my boy Sanji, man. At sea, Bij's ship. We did it. It's finished. Yo, this thing actually looks pretty sick. It has the skull and crossbones right here. Yo, this I actually really like the design of this cake. It looks really, really awesome. And then on top you have the bell. Oh, this is cool. I love the design of this cake. You got the flower going in. And then you have the crosses and the skulls in the center, and then on top we get more flowers. Yeah, this is actually from strictly a design standpoint. This looks really, really cool. Not sure if it looks edible, but it definitely looks like freaking awesome, especially for in terms of just visually looking at it. It looks freaking fantastic. It's finished. A supreme wedding cake capable of stopping Big Mom in her tracks. It definitely looks like it's stopping her tracks. Looks like it'll poison her with this, but we know that Sanji wouldn't do it. What a sublime fragrance! I feel faint! I can't even describe it! We don't even need to put any poison. Capone just completely threw out of the window what he was talking about a couple chapters ago. Talking about some, yeah, man, we gotta poison it. You know, the moment that he smelled it, he said, nah, we don't have to. The deliciousness will carry you straight to heaven, Big Mom. Pudding, man. Pudding. Lady Pudding. I'm so glad we made it in time. You know, she's exhausted, man. She's been working her freaking tail off. And then, of course, why wouldn't she be tired? She's been nosebleeding every other panel. Every time Sanji does something beast, man, she is. Pew! Straight up. You know, whenever you go to wash your hands, man, straight up, turn them on. She's so... That's been Pudding's nose. You only have so much blood in your body, folks. You only have so much that it can produce at one point in time. Oi! Are you lot okay? The cooks are fainting. What a cruel cooking process. Pudding, Chiffon, you both made this possible. Thank you so much. She's blushing. She's clearly looking at him. It's like this. She's like, yes. With this cake, I'm sure I'll be able to save my friends. And she goes right back at Turt's heel. I wonder about that. We may have finished this cake, but your friends may already be dead, you know. And even if they are alive, Mama may not even like this cake. Then we'll have carried this cake all this way for nothing, Sanji, my dear. How can you say that, Pudding? I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. How could I have said such a thing? Well, we've got to go meet up with them anyway. Sanji's like, yeah, I mean, regardless of what happens, we have to go meet up with them anyway. So what you just told me has no relevance to the situation whatsoever. Oh, man. I'll make the best cake ever and stop Big Mom, because there, Mirror World, I'll clobber you. And if let me get out of these mirrors, because there... Saved. This might be my lock screen. I ain't even... Yo, dude, look at dude with Luffy. He just looks beast. He looks like he's been through war. Well, he has been through a battle right here. Dang, because they're believing in me. I didn't even realize they were connecting here. I'll make the best game because oh yeah, they did say, I don't know why that didn't cross my mind, because they're believing in me. Do you see a Beast Sanji panel, Beast Luffy panel? I love the way that Luffy looks right here though, man. Clearly seeing the wounds on his face, the blood coming down his face. I mean, he just looks like a beast, yo, the king. Let's go. What an awesome panel, man. Definitely saved. Come on, next page. Looking at Prometheus. Ha ha ha, mama. Run as far as you wish. At sea, the Sunny. What in the world is that? Your ship is filled with monsters, isn't it? Yo, Monster Chopper. Let's go. Yo, he has to go into Monster Chopper form, bro. And Big Mom is right here. Chopper, it's useless. Even so, I've got to do something. Come and try me, Big Mom. At the very least, I can grab you and jump, taking you down to the depths with me. We somehow made it this far, and even though Sanji will be here any minute now, it was quite fun. Now then, the cake. At that size, even ocean water won't do a thing. So that's a Yonko soul. Bro, that thing is freaking huge. I mean, Prometheus, legit. I didn't really pay attention to its size, But now that Brooke's pointing it out, it is massive. I mean, Big Mom is massive, and Big Mom looks tiny compared to how big Prometheus looks right here. Wow. What's going on? There's a question mark. What? What is this? Wonderful. They're here. They're here. One Piece, One Piece. Maybe there's one more page. Maybe there's one more page. No, there's not. Of course, not because there's never. No. You know what, man? Oda deserves it. Oda deserves it as always, but when the manga's this good, man, it's just the week. It's the wonders of the weekly One Piece experience, man. Dude, at that size, even ocean water won't do a thing. So that's Yonko's soul. So Sanji. And so pretty much they're here. Sanji and them are here, which means that this arc is coming. It's in its climax. It's in its climax. That's not me saying it's going to end very, very soon, but at the very least, you know, the cake portion of this, of her, you know, smelling the cake, possibly eating the cake, is very, very close. Extremely, extremely close. So that means that this part and Luffy versus Katakuri are going to be. How do I put this? It kind of like how this chapter was, where it intertwines. I can definitely see a next week's chapter, or not next week's, but the week after, chapter doing the same thing. Yo, now think about it. What's today? 12. Official chapter comes out on the 15th. Yeah, on the 15th, because the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta is this weekend. On the 15th, 22nd, 29th. When it comes back, One Piece comes back the same week as Hunter x Hunter. That'll be a goat week. That is going to be a goat week. And I think Berserk is going to have chapter 2. Ooh, that'll be heavenly. That'll be glorious. That'll be heavenly, man. Oh, that's going to be a goat week. But anyways, going back right into this chapter. Man, yo. So they're here. They're here. Sanji and company. They're here. Beige, man, they're ready to go in, bring the cake, and when we'll see how Mama reacts, you know, in the form that she is right now. The cake is finally here, so let's see what'll take place. As far as Prometheus, look at Prometheus. Prometheus looks like a big spirit bomb. I mean, legit, it looks like a massive, fiery spirit bomb. It looks huge. Massive, man. Really, really fun chapter this week, guys. I absolutely love that panel. Let me go back to that panel. Look at this, yo, because they're believing in me. This is a sick panel. I love the way Luffy looks like in this panel. Like, I'm stressing it, man. The way that you see the scars, that he's gone through battle, and he's not giving up, bro. You see the blood. I mean, he is taking damage. But he's like, nah, they're believing in me. Goat. Awesome stuff, man. Putting in Sanji greatness. I love the design of this cake. It looks freaking awesome. At first glance, it looks like you would be poisoned by it, but I guarantee you it's very, very delicious. Made by my boy Sanji. And then, oh man, this panel over here was so good. But I will make it out of these mirrors, I promise. Great stuff with Luffy and Katakuri, because it's just showing that Luffy is learning infrequently, but he is learning some stuff. But it's making me think, right? In terms of Luffy and. Because I know that he's going to be getting it more and more. I can't wait for that panel. Oh my god, man, that panel's going to be so good. When Katakuri actually lands on his back. Because what does he say? They're right here. I don't think you get it, that just falling down on it is in of itself shameful. I guarantee you. Because I can see this having a really, really awesome build-up. Like, I always go back to Luffy vs. Crocodile. How when Luffy vs. Crocodile, like, the build-up to that Gum Gum Storm was so good. It was insane. I can see something similar happening here, to where the build-up to Katakuri actually falling on his back is going to be so good, because, like, I guarantee you he's going to build up to it, like, 2 or 3 times. We're going to see Luffy just going in, and he's just getting at him, Katakuri, Luffy's going to get, like, this one clean lick. He's going to look at him, he's going to, like, the chapter's going to end with him, like, falling back, and then right there, he's just gonna bounce right back up, right before his back hits the floor, and he's standing like a box like Katakuri usually does, and then like I'm not gonna say that that happens again, but it could happen again. But like Katakuri has to flip out of his way to where maybe he lands, where he has to land like on his hands, but his back doesn't hit the floor. Because I'm a firm believer that Katakuri's back is not hitting the floor until he gets knocked out, which is gonna be the final move that Luffy's gonna use on whatever that move is. I'm looking forward to what that move is gonna be, man, because that's gonna be. I mean, it feels like every single time Luffy has like one of those beast, amazing, like epic final attacks for the final, or for the antagonist of the arc, it's always good. It's always good. Like the Ogun rifles, the Gundam Storms, the Jet Gatlings, like they're always so good. Red Hawk, King Kong gun, like Grizzly Magnum, like they're always really awesome and video game worthy moves. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's gonna do here, especially against someone of Katakuri's caliber. That'll be a lot of fun to see, man. I'm excited to see what's gonna actually knock Katakuri out, dude. It's gonna be goat. But yeah, I can definitely see Oda teasing it. I can see Oda teasing it, sending Katakuri almost falling back and he gets back up. I can definitely see that being teased a couple more times here before he actually gets knocked out and he lands on his back, man. That'll be an amazing way to end a chapter. And it'll be nice. And it's going to be even nicer because I think Flambe is the only one. Speaking of Flambe, let me go back to her. I think Flambe is the only one that's really witnessing this right now, right? Aside from Brule. Let me see. Oh, man, but Katakuri's a beast, bro. He legit is a beast, man. Goes right back. Yeah, Flambe, man, she has some Frieza type of dialogue. Everyone wants to be Katakuri's favorite, but I'm the most beloved little sister. Yeah, it's like she's over here competing for popularity. Katakuri doesn't even compete for popularity; he doesn't even care, and he's still the most popular. But everyone but one person is like loves her the most out of all little sisters, and she wants to be little sister king. So yeah, Flambe. Once again, her design is very interesting. It's quite a design because it's just the way that it works. It works for like a big bomb or a member like Big Mom Pirates, because it's just so out of whack in the way the body is. Like it reminds you like for the first time you saw Tamago, like his big legs, but his like really skinny small legs, but then his stomach is like very round, and he has the teapot on his head. And of course, One Piece has very odd designs, but the overall the Charlotte family has a lot of especially really weird designs when it comes to overall body proportions. And this one it fits with the low ladybug thing, very larger lower half with their very skinny legs. And then of course I really like what Oda did with the hair. Overall, just a really cool design. But she really reminds me of Frieza. It was just the way that her dialogue is. I don't know why, but she does. You blood-soaked, filthy monkey. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what that line was, man. But overall, man, really fun chapter. Awesome chapter to come back from break with. And it was oh, how could I forget? How could I forget the return of the pair of pig news? Love Morgans, man. And then Stussy talking about the Tamatabako box, which means that, now they're well aware that the Tamatabako box is what caused that explosion, which is going to cause a little bit of their attention to shift towards Fishman Island. Let's see what kind of plot points come out of that. That'll be very interesting. But yeah, man, most certainly it's Oda. You just telling from this chapter, you can definitely see he's trying to wrap up the arc. I wouldn't even be surprised if he wants to wrap up the arc by chapter 900. Chapter 900 could very well be the very first chapter of the Reverie. But with the way that things are going, I most certainly can see that happening. That's around 9 chapters. I most certainly can see that happening, but I'm just with the ride right now, man. I'm loving Whole Cake Island a lot, so we'll just enjoy it while it's still going on. But this plot point right here is definitely something that Oda, because we hadn't seen Stussy and Big News and Morgans for quite some time, so just to have them together in a panel and the vast revelation that they gave to Tamago, you're like, yo, like now the Big Mom Pirates know that that is what caused the explosions. And now because they're gonna think in their heads and like, yo, they intentionally tried to kill Big Mom because she would have opened an explosion right in her face. That's a threat. That's a declaration right there. At least for me, that's the way I would take it. Not knowing everything that happened, if I was just, straight up there, I would have taken that as a declaration. No question. So that'll be interesting seeing what happens there with the Big Mom Pirates. But overall, man, really awesome stuff. Luffy vs. Katakuri is just, I just, every single time I get to even look at it, it's always so much fun just to see what's going down with Luffy vs. Katakuri. and just seeing Luffy's progression and in the way that he continues to learn and evolve and all the durability, yo, how he just continues to take all these hits, but he doesn't care because they're believing in him, and you just see that face, the blood coming down his face. Really awesome stuff. And then of course Sanji, my boy, is about to bring that cake, man. And it's gonna make Big Mom faint. I mean, for God's sake, if everybody else just smelling it is fainting, Big Mom takes a whip, eats a little bit out of that, man, she's out. She's out. So really awesome chapter, guys. Really enjoyed this one. Really liked this final panel. I really didn't focus or realize until Brooke said it that Prometheus was that big. It looks like a huge spirit bomb. So next week, I definitely expect a combination of two. I expect the combination of seeing what's gonna happen with Big, or I say next week, but next chapter when it comes out, 22nd, or 29th. And when the chapter 29th comes out, I definitely expect Big Mom and Big Mom to see the cake, possibly, go towards the direction of where the cake is, and then we could possibly switch over right back to Luffy's Katakuri and get a little bit more of that. I can see that happening up until the very end of the arc. I don't actually see us. I would not doubt if we see anything else until post WCI, and post WCI is gonna be gold. Post WCI going into right before the reverie, that's gonna be godly. That might be the best post arc in the series thus far. But most certainly, I'm expecting not to see the Tomato box situation with Morgans and Stussy and them until post WCI. I'm looking forward to seeing with the Germa, though. We haven't seen Germa in a while, so we'll have to see what happens there with them. But as far as this goes, I can definitely see us staying with these two with these two plot lines at once. With the Luffy vs. Katakuri, Big Mom, and especially now that they're together with the Thousand Sunny and Sanji coming in. Most certainly now we're just going to be switching between these two until the end of the arc, which is going to make it easier for Oda to tell a story and wrap things up if that is what he wants to do. So yeah, guys, really awesome stuff. Really enjoyed it this week. Definitely needed this chapter because I'd been missing my weekly One Piece experience. And I will see y'all next time, man. Have an awesome day. Once again, awesome sauce for chapter. Well, yeah. Fantastic sauce. I'll give it fantastic sauce. I really enjoyed it. I love that believing that they're believing in me panel. That panel struck home. But I'll see y'all next time. The Reverie Part 3, I will try to be there on Sunday, and as far as live Recon's piece goes, we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But I'll see y'all in the comments. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a blessed day.